Hello, my friends. Welcome back. I know it's been a while since we last spoke. It's been a busy week, but I really wanted to come back to you today because I think that you need to hear something that I have to say. And if you don't have time to listen right now, just save this audio so you can come back to it later because this is important, especially for those who are waiting. You may feel frustrated, unheard, unseen, misunderstood, like you're being ignored. You may feel like there's no hope, and these feelings are valid. So let's talk about that for a moment. It's okay to feel that way. We all get tired of waiting. We all get tired of dreaming. Sometimes it seems like we're just waiting for our lives to begin, which is silly because our lives already began a long time ago. But sometimes it feels that way. Maybe your dreams are taking too long to come true. Maybe you're waiting for someone to call or text. Or maybe you're waiting for an opportunity or a door to open in your life, and it just doesn't seem to be happening at the pace that you want. This is a frustrating feeling. Trust me, I know. But here's what you have to remember. Nothing good ever happens by rushing. You have to trust the timing of your life. And I know it's hard to do when you're waiting on something that you desire so badly. I also know that you probably did everything that you were supposed to do, that you did everything right, but still nothing is happening. What else could you possibly do? Well, this is where patience comes in, my friends. And I know that's easier said than done. But you have to understand one thing. If you're not ready to receive the thing that you're waiting for, then it's a good thing that you're still waiting. Because what if you got what you wanted, what you desired so badly? What if it just came out of the blue? What if it appeared right in front of you right now? Would you be ready for it? That's a very good question to ask yourself. Are you ready for the thing that you're waiting for? Or are you still waiting for life to happen? For your life to begin? No, my friends. Your life began a long time ago. You've been alive for many years, and every single day that you've been alive was a gift from the universe. Every sunrise is a gift from the universe. Every sunset is a gift from the universe. So, the fact that you're even here listening to this right now is a gift from the universe. Be grateful for that. When we stop appreciating the small things in life, when we become ungrateful for what we already have, then we lose the plot. We lose sight of what's really important, which is just enjoying life, my friends. So if you're going through a hard time, if you're going through a period of waiting, and it's been difficult for you, just know that it's okay to feel how you feel, but don't let those feelings consume you, okay? Don't let those feelings make you act in ways that are out of character for you, that are not like the person that you want to be in this world, because then you're making a big mistake. So, here's what I want you to do. Take a full deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, right? Just follow my breathing pattern, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel your stomach expand as you breathe in and then release as you breathe out. Do that again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let your body relax as you breathe. Can you feel your muscles releasing tension as you breathe, in through the nose and out through the mouth? Just focus on your breath for a moment, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Relax into this chair. Relax into your bed. Wherever you are, just relax into where you are right now, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel the tension leaving your body as you breathe out, in through the nose and out through the mouth. I want you to take some time to reflect on the last year of your life. How much has changed, right? How much has gone wrong? How much has gone right? Did anything really go wrong? And if something did go wrong, was it really a bad thing in disguise? Was it really a blessing in disguise? Because most of the times, my friends, when something goes wrong in our lives, it's actually a blessing in disguise. Because if that thing had never gone wrong, if that thing had never happened, then you would never have met the person that you met. You would never have traveled to the place that you traveled to. You wouldn't have experienced what you experienced. You wouldn't have learned what you learned. So if something went wrong in your life, something that seemed like a bad thing, I want you to think of at least three good things that came out of that experience. Okay? Because that's what life is about. It's about finding the lessons and the gifts in the experiences that we have, even the ones that hurt the most. Okay? Even the ones that made us feel the worst. There's always a lesson. There's always a gift. There's always something good that came out of that experience. Think of at least three things that you learned from that experience. Okay? And then move on. Let's move on. When we dwell in the past, when we hold on to pain, when we hold on to resentment, when we hold on to bitterness, guess what happens? We start attracting more pain, more resentment, more bitterness into our lives. So the best thing that you can do for yourself is to forgive yourself, forgive others, and then let it go. Don't ever bring up the past again. Don't ever let the past define you. Don't ever let the past dictate your future. You are the only one who has the power to do that, my friends. Now, I want you to think of the future. I want you to think of all of your dreams coming true. I want you to think of the person that you want to be, the person that you're becoming, the person that you will one day be. Can you see them? Do you see them clearly? If you don't, it's time for you to start seeing clearly. It's time for you to start getting clear on who you are, who you want to be, who you're becoming. And once you have that clarity, trust that the universe will take care of the rest. Trust that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Trust that everything is happening in perfect divine timing. Everything. Do you think that a bird that sits on a tree is worried about the branch breaking? No. Why? Because its trust is not in the branch. Its trust is in something bigger than the branch, something stronger than the branch, something more powerful than the branch, which is the sky, the wind, the air that it breathes, the sun that warms its feathers. The bird knows that it is supported by something bigger than itself, and that's why it doesn't worry. My friends, you have to learn to be like that bird. You have to learn to trust in something bigger than yourself, something stronger than yourself, something more powerful than yourself. Trust in the universe. Trust in God. Trust in the process. Trust that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Trust that everything is happening in perfect divine timing. Everything. And if you find yourself doubting that, if you find yourself worrying about whether or not you're on the right path, whether or not you're doing the right things, whether or not you're making the right decisions, then just close your eyes. Just pause for a moment and breathe. And as you breathe, feel your connection to the universe, to God, to the energy that flows through you, that supports you, that loves you, that wants the best for you, and know that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Know that everything is happening in perfect divine timing. Everything. So whenever you're feeling impatient, whenever you're feeling like things are not happening fast enough, Whenever you're feeling stuck, just breathe and remind yourself of this truth. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You are exactly on the right path. Everything is happening in perfect divine timing. Trust the timing of the universe. Trust the timing of your life. My friends, it's late here. It's almost 3 a.m., and I do not want to keep you up any longer because I know that you have places to be, people to see, things to do. But I wanted to send this message to you tonight because I love you. And if you felt moved by this message, if you resonated with what I said here, then please let me know in the comments below. Please leave me a comment. I read all of your comments, and I appreciate each and every one of you so, so, so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I'll talk to you soon.